Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
A new early edition, thanks to some of the people here, of the Coach's Box at 7:30. And we are here, and Coach Jarvis is fired up. Basketball season's over. Didn't have crap to do after school, I guess, so they decided we're going to start at 7:30. So here I am. We're a little late. We're a little late because of me. But you know what? Tough crap. I think it's episode like 130-something. Who cares? Doesn't really matter what number. Wow. When you're putting out this kind of content, it don't matter.
What, free?
It's all free. It's all free. Whoa. Unlike the Michigan games for districts, $10 a pop.
$14. I was going to say, you got to take out
it's 14
loan.
Second mortgage.
So my wife's got
Hold on, you're taking $14 for a non-playoff game?
My wife's on the pass list tomorrow, but's got to stay home because of our son, and another $14.99. Cha-ching, Misha. Stick it to the coaches. The ones that are, getting paid millions of dollars to do this.
We're getting a stipend, don't you know? Jarvis, that was a textbook in how to start a show.
It was.
You should write a
I don't
textbook
think we
in
could
this.
even top that. Can we top that?
What kind of textbook?
I think we
It was the off-the-cuff textbook.
Off the rail.
Because I ain't looked at that agenda.
Nope. We know.
Actually, I scrolled through it a little bit.
Before we do get started, though, I got
He's got sound effects over here.
I just figured it'd be something about the only coach still in play right now.
No, I want to put a service announcement for any of the coaches that actually do watch our show. If that's like the four of you that do, I'm gonna put the graphic up there
Does that
on
include
the
their wives?
screen so that way they know.
Disclaimer.
Yeah. The Missouri Basketball Coaches Association put out an announcement, and of course, all of us coaches can read. I don't read emails very well either. But just so you know, that if you see anybody posting the all-district teams from districts, those are not official yet. They are not.
I noticed that there was a lot of these votes.
Do they not have a
These are
stamp?
not official.
I think I'm going to just start posting a bunch of names and said they made the all-district team and see what happens.
Oh, that'd be
It's not official.
I'll just
This is the Coach Halley all-district team.
It's great.
Pick
Halley Basketball Coaches Association all-district team.
So again, let me finish this, and we'll jump into everything else. I still got the graphic up here because we like pictures. Apparently, can't read, but they will release class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all district and all state teams after the last Show Me Showdown weekend 2. So all of that will come out. I believe we'll have all district. They'll come out on one day, and then all state will come out a couple days later. So that way, we don't need to release them. It's not an all district team. It is all district honors and all state honors. Because a lot of people are like, well, do we have to vote based on the district tournament? No. This is a season award. Mm-hmm. It's a season award. So you don't have to be released after the tournament. Like, let's use the Bruce Thomas tournament, for example. After that tournament, we have the Bruce Thomas all-tournament team, correct, Jason?
Yeah, and we announced it that day.
And we announced it that day. You don't have to do that with the district tournament because it goes into a much bigger tournament, and it's an honor for the whole season. Okay? So we have people around the state who are releasing their all-district teams that have been voted on by the coaches. Another reason why Yeah, it's
So you're
it's
saying
really
it's
difficult.
a premature selection?
It's a little premature, and there ain't a lot of things that happen in this life premature that are good.
Hey,
like when you're trying to warm up, trying to cook a steak, and it's that premature.
It's not official.
It's unofficial. I kind of like my medium rare, so that would be.
Well, I mean, it still has to get done. It's some kind of cooking done to it. So anyway, just a friendly reminder that if you see those posts out there, if you're a coach and you're running the all district selection of your district, don't announce it. Don't release it. Don't tell anybody. Hell, my old man wants to know who made the all district. I won't even tell him. He said, "Well, didn't you run the voting?" Yeah, I did. Well, who made it? I'm not telling you.
He'll think too many of your players made it.
That's true.
Or not enough.
Right.
No, because he did ask me. He said, "Well, who got coach of the year?" He goes, "I know it wasn't you." I know it wasn't me too. So there you go. Let's narrow it down.
As I previously said, the HBCA, the Halley Basketball Coaches Association, all district team is official and will be released tomorrow.
All right.
He has graphics and everything.
In a reflection of my own basketball career, it is only made up of the kids that go in at the end of games to foul.
So are you doing this based on all of your coaching experience? Like, do you have 25 years of coaching experience and AD experience?
Does it have to be in basketball?
Oh, well, I mean, it could be in anything, I think.
Listen, I've watched enough basketball.
I know a lot of people who've coached for 25 years.
Hey, did you hear what he just said? I've watched enough basketball. Sounds like all the people in the stands.
That's true.
I've watched enough basketball. I know what Coach Jarvis is doing wrong.
Just so everybody knows, the vice president of the HBCA is the older Coach Miller.
Oh.
So he did have some input in this.
He doesn't follow anyone. He will take control. He'll be a coup.
Yeah, well,
He'll be president.
that's fine. Let's see him figure out Twitter.
Well, I was going to say,
Hell, Riley still has it.
Get up there. Very minimal.
Riley couldn't even make a message on Huddle the other day.
Don't use Huddle.
Well, I mean, in his defense, I mean, he was typing, HUDDLE instead of HUDL.
So yeah,
I don't understand this.
the AD at a city all-girls private school runs his Huddle for him.
That's right.
Good point.
You are correct.
Ding.
What is this, a center for ants?
Blair, you're going to say something.
Well, I was just going to say that anything that's out there on social media that anybody has posted is 100% not official, and then that could
We can't go
change.
back to the official show, right?
I mean, the reason why I say that is, is because you have to be a member to be for a kid to be honored for the all district honor or all state honor. So make sure that is not released, because that could change if come to find out that coach is not on the NBCA.
And there's been plenty of time for coaches to pay their dues and get signed up, and some of them have forgot how to do that, or some of them maybe had mailed their money in back when that was more the primary way of doing it, and now that technology is a more prevalent thing, we don't do that. There's going to be some changes, I believe, coming down the pipe in the next couple weeks, moving forward for the years to come, on how the all-district team is voted on and whatnot. I think it's going to make things better for us coaches, because there's a lot of hands in the process that don't need to be. It is the Coaches Association. It has zero to do with the Missouri State High School Activities Association. The two are not in the same. They might work in concert at times, but they are not the same entity.
In concert.
I'm sorry, can I not use those words?
No.
They work together, they get together and they do things the same.
I know.
No,
they
that's
do
not what I
such a
meant.
good job with those rubber bands. I mean, I know.
I don't want to talk about the rubber bands. So, anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Nice, friendly little reminder, 8 minutes long.
You sounded kind of fired up.
Trust me.
I don't think that was friendly.
Okay. Friendly reminder, Scott.
That was very friendly.
For Chris Miller.
That was very friendly.
Just ask any of the local officials.
You can ask any of the local officials. I have been very, very, very nice to our
That was
officials.
very friendly compared to the conversation that him and I had this morning. It was not friendly. So concerning the same thing. So I can tell you this. I just don't understand why coaches don't understand that this is not something to be taken lightly because you're affecting the kids. And now these kids all of a sudden think that they're on an all-district team and come to find out they may not be. And now you've made that a point to look out and say, hey, guess what? I screwed up. Like, you're putting yourself out there and it could be bad news down the line here. Because, I mean, how many of those people are going to be pretty upset when they find out that they're not all district honors?
Well, even aside from that, it's a simple request to just not release that information. Just don't release it.
But
it's
you
not
can't
that hard
tell
to
me.
ask.
You can't tell me what to do.
Well,
Yes.
again,
but then they get pissed when the kids can't follow a simple request.
Right. Well, doesn't that happen a lot?
Never.
A few times?
Never.
Every day.
So all the kids I know follow everything I ask. Wait, so I zoned out there for just a minute.
Jarvis, you might need to slide over because lightning's about to hit.
That's some crazy. You take that crazy talk somewhere else, Kevin.
Man, I was going to say,
Man.
private schools are the way to go, it sounds like here. My gosh.
No, kids are the same everywhere. So, anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Should be interesting to see when all that's released, who makes the team. And obviously, we've got a lot of really good basketball that's being played. Matter of fact, there was a nice barn burner tonight. Just ended before this show started.
Looks like Windsor Klepto Festus, huh?
Yes, they did. The Owls had, finished strong. I think that's their 20th win.
59-58 on a buzzer beater 3.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what,
beating Festus.
McCarthy's done a great job.
Yes,
with
he
that
has.
program,
I really like the way he does stuff and the way his kids play. And
yep,
He's gotten numbers back out for a while. Windsor always struggled to have good numbers, and he's done enough to get those kids get numbers back out.
Oh, and he's no nonsense, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And
the kids love him.
He's great.
Anybody that I've ever talked to that goes up there, a couple of friends, kids that go up there, they said they absolutely love him, not only on the basketball floor, but outside of it and in the classroom. They say he's very detailed, but very informative, but respects and wants respect, and he gets it both ways. And I mean, that's a fine gentleman there to be able to get what he's gotten out of that team in 2 years that he's been there. I mean, he's turned that thing around.
They're loaded. I mean, they're going to come back,
and they're young.
They're young. Yeah, they're young.
Yeah. So kudos to him.
You knew playing hard was an attribute that you needed.
Once again, you talk about that.
You don't have to walk the ball up the court and just walk around playing. Okay.
But once again, you got to look at that district. 4-5 matchup is Festus and Windsor.
Congratulations.
You get Cape Central. So
Are they okay?
Just a tad.
Who I think hung a 50-point loss on DeSoto tonight or something like that.
Could have been worse.
I think it was at one point I looked at the 54 to 17,
nearly 50.
Yeah, it was like 54 to 17.
They're
at
good.
the half. Yeah,
they're good. I mean, Park Hill Central played them tough, but then
that was a fun game.
Then,
yeah, I watched part of that.
Did you go? Did you go?
No, I watched it for free.
You watched it for free?
At the comfort of my own home.
Wow.
Yep.
How'd you do that, Zach?
Streamline.
Man.
The Streamline
on-demand app. I'll tell you what, you can't really do that right now because we're in the middle of district and state playoffs.
Sucks,
So now you got
man.
what district? What?
He said playoffs.
State playoffs?
Are we talking about
playoffs.
Forget it. Great. Districts are playoffs.
going on.
Did he not
in the
just say
state
that,
playoffs?
Districts are playoffs. Are you happy?
State playoffs has not occurred until the sectional game. Get
You're
it
not
right.
happy,
Just
evidently.
because we
Not
keep bringing
according
it
to
up, it's
Misha.
stupid.
Districts are state playoffs.
It's not.
It's the postseason.
Not. It's not.
According to Misha, it is.
Postseason is districts and the state tournament.
Yes,
And your
it's a district tournament, state tournament,
district tournament
Both
to get in
postseason.
the state
Out
tournament.
of your mind.
It's the postseason. I don't know what to tell you. Good. Hey, you're in Illinois, okay?
not the
Go
state
play in your
playoffs.
weirdly named
Across the river.
sub-regional.
Hold on, time out.
They're the ones that
Hold on,
say
let me
it.
ask you this question, though.
Submarine.
They're the ones that say that.
Hold on. Do
Tasca
the points that are
sub-regional.
scored? Do the points that are scored in the postseason count for the kid's career record total?
They sure do.
Yes, they do.
Oh, weird. But yet it doesn't for
What,
baseball.
that's professional.
and,
That's professional.
We've already been down this road.
I know, that's why I said it. That's why I
we
said
have
it.
already
that's why he
rehashed
said it. I
this.
knew exactly where the
Look at
So dumb.
person was going.
So
fine,
dumb.
upstanding human being.
The non-argumentative coach over there.
Said his mother only.
God.
Wow. So yeah, we got some really good, some good matchups. We did see some upsets that happened. South Iron girls got beat by Delta. I don't know if that's much of an
I don't
upset.
know. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But well, I mean,
Delta's
South
pretty good.
Iron was ranked higher all year up until everybody was like, hey, Meadville's undefeated. They're pretty good.
Delta really kind of finally proved themselves against a much tougher opponent, something they hadn't really had the opportunity to do at many times.
Yeah, and this year.
And I watched that for free on the Streamline app, the Central girls playing Delta.
Yes.
And you talk about a track meet, and now Central ran away with it, literally. But
man, that's what you got to look forward to there, Coach.
Both teams.
How you feeling about that?
Tomorrow.
Thank God Herky's good at track.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
No
Appreciate
problem. Hey, fighter's chance.
Always.
You never know what can happen.
Show up. Play the game.
Show up.
Yep.
That's half the battle.
Yep.
Jarvis, got a comment? Yep.
I saw the Central Afton score and said, well, I was upset we got upset by Afton. I mean, 4 or 5 seeds, not really an upset. I mean, but we didn't play very well. My son had the flu. It was crappiest way ever to end a senior year, throwing up in the locker room before the game. Threw up most of the day. He was able to play, but I knew before the game started we were just off, and we had a chance to win. We were up 56-50 in the fourth, and we only made 1 field goal, and that was the freshman Duncan in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, good season, 17-10. I'm still today at school is when it hit me the most. I think getting uniforms turned in, getting
Kind of like, now what?
Well, it's just hard, man. I've been watching him since 3rd grade, 2nd grade. Well, heck, since he was 2.5 playing at the YMCA, right. And to have it all end, and just to end the way it did, he didn't, couldn't perform at his best because he was so sick. It was a weird ending.
Yeah, it was. It's tough.
It's a weird ending, and 6 seniors that I've enjoyed, and we've won a crap ton of basketball games at Herky with them on the JV level all the way up to the varsity level. In their last 2 years, they've won 34 games at the varsity level. What a great group! I got some young talent, but it's going to be different next year.
Yeah, and that group of young men, you could tell, that they really were kind of discouraged about the outcome of the game, but at the same time, they all looked back up on their careers and thought, you know what, man, we've had a great run here. Like, those kids have built Herculaneum boys basketball back up on the map. I mean, last 2 seasons were the 2nd and 3rd winningest seasons since 1985 that Herculaneum has ever had. So, that's a pretty good accomplishment to those guys and to the work that they put in from an early age on up. And
they didn't pick up a basketball in November 1. No. And it doesn't work that way. Wait, it doesn't work that way?
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, there's not too many of them that can pick the game up in November and just play. I mean, there's a couple here and there that don't touch the ball much, but can, if you want to win the elite games, you want to win conference championships, district championships, they got to work on it.
Yeah.
And, that's the only thing that I hated for this group. We didn't get a conference championship. We didn't get a district championship. That was the one thing I look back at this group. I'm like, dang, Mm-hmm. And we lost a tough game to R7 this year, and then St. Vincent just plowed us at their place. And then, last year we lost to Miller here, and they won the conference. And so,
I feel like we had the same kind of thing happen to us in our conference games. We lost a tough one to you, and then R7 just mopped the floor with us here at our place. So
we both were what 3-2. We both kind of ended the same way with conference. Yes,
and congratulations to Coach Valroy for winning the conference championship this year.
Good for him.
Yep.
I don't know how many that makes because I don't know if I was alive back then when he first started winning them. So. I'm just what, Kevin? You got a comment on that?
He probably the trophy's a picture of him. I mean, he started it. That guy on the top of the JCA trophies is Valeroy.
Oh, that was him.
That's him. He's like the Jerry West of the JCA.
Is it a laced basketball that's on there too?
It's Peach Basket.
No, it's the clipboard with the paper and.
Oh, you can see if you look closely, you can see the little pencil.
Yeah, the little pencil and the guy's ear at top of the trophy.
I love it. He just won't change. It's great.
Yes.
And still getting it done, and winning the conference. So congratulations to him. And then
hey, it's gonna keep coming because that JV team was loaded.
Yeah, they had. Loaded. I think they had 20 wins this year.
They're going to be good.
They were tough.
Yeah, and then congratulations to Coach Breeze. I mean, they had a good finish. I mean, you started season 2-10, and just, I mean, they were this close to winning the district championship and beating West County, and it was very, very bittersweet for me. I mean, with West County in that game, but I was kind of hoping for both because I know people on both sides of that, and of course us losing to West County, who's now in the quarterfinals. Come back against Jefferson, came back against Maplewood to win that game. So their prize is they get to play New Madrid County Central, who beat Charleston in a very good game.
Yeah, my buddy Coach Day, who did a year at Hergy with us, his son got a district championship at Maplewood. So congrats to them. Eric Shaw, who really turned it on in the district play and played really well.
They had a good run.
Yeah.
And I gotta say I did win something. I won the challenge for the most technicals out of all of us this year. So
you did.
I need to get my
trophy. How many did you get?
I finished the season with 2.
Did you get one in the last game?
I got one in the very last game.
That was your second?
It was not his best effort. I'll say that. It was a little. It was a little. Left a little to be desired.
So there was no talk of petroleum jelly or anything.
No fireworks. No fireworks.
That was the thing. There was no fireworks.
It's not what you said. It's how he said it.
I'm pretty sure it's what he said, but.
Well, let's put it like this. I'm gonna explain myself.
No.
I know you guys are all wanting the explanation,
but you got to give the why, because the why to me, it just sets it up.
I'm just gonna put it to you like this. There were 3 officials doing the game that I do like. I do like those guys. I think they call a good game. I think 2 of them have worked together and one of them had not worked with the others. So I believe that there was like, if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, he's got that. Okay, he didn't. Nah, I should have called that. Or, and I don't know. I don't know how that went. I didn't like how the game was being called. And I didn't openly complain about it because, listen, we lost by 33 points. That day, the officiating had negative 50,000% to do with us losing. The officiating didn't help probably our demeanor at times, as our kids' demeanor at times. And there's no sense, because again, I know the guys, and they were very great to talk to the whole night. And I talked to them; they were very respectful. I tried to be as respectful as I could. And at the end, there was a play, and one of our kids lost his temper, and he got teed up. So during that time, I said, "Hey, you got to tell me what he did." And official comes over, he tells me what he did, and I said, "Absolutely, you should have popped him." I'm not going to argue that one single bit. Now, I got to say that I've really disagreed with the way the game has went and how it's been called. And I said there's a lot of things that happened. Of course, West County had one of their kids get hurt who's still out. He dislocated his knee. The game was stopped for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was a freak.
It was a very freak thing that happened. It happened on the sideline. I don't think there's any contact or anything like that. So it was a very weird game. And I said, I know there's a lot of things that happen. I just disagree with the way the game's been called. And there was one particular play that happened right before my kid lost his head that I thought there probably should have been a foul called. And I said, just like this. And he said, Coach, this is what I saw. He called a jump ball. And I said, well, and I kind of grinned. And I said it just about as quiet as I'm talking right now. I said, well, I both know that's bullshit. And I just turned around and walked because I knew it was going to happen. And then pop, just like that. So I talked to him after the game. I said, listen, I wasn't trying to show you up or anything. I just disagreed with the way he called and had to go back for my kids. He said, Coach, if I was in the same situation, I'd probably done the same thing. So, and I've seen him about 4 or 5 more times since that game, and I have no problem. I mean, you're gonna have those games as an official. You're gonna have those games as a player. You're gonna have those games as a coach. And I've gotten technicals in the past where I've asked the official to just go ahead and call it. The guy I've known, Terry Pennington, used to do games, and I was down at Couch. I just told him I was arguing with him, and I said, "Listen," I said, "these people are going to go nuts if I don't go ahead and just get one. So just pop me." He's like, "You want me to?" I said, "Absolutely, go ahead. I'm the AD. I get to write the report anyway."
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, I knew I was going to get one, and I like I said, I of course, my assistant coach who has the level head and the calming voice is like, "Well, you better get your money's worth."
That was Kosi.
Yeah.
No, he turned around and looked at me after the kid got the technical, and you could see that he was just fuming a little bit. And at that point, the ball game's over with. And there's not that much time left. I was like, "Go get your money's worth, man." And he turned right around and did it.
Oh, thankfully you gave him permission.
Yeah. At that point, it didn't matter.
I need permission. I knew I was going to.
Need permission.
I was going to do that. I mean, I had to go back for your kids.
He said, "I'm going for that title on the coaching."
"I need the belt. Give me the belt."
We need a trophy for that.
Wait, do we used to have one?
We used to have a trophy.
Well, we used to have a trophy.
It was for trivia.
Cranium cup.
All you can do is take the little plaque off there and put it on there.
That little one when we did Christmas. I'll see if I can find that somewhere.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that one.
I want to see if we can find little
Hey, look at that engraving.
Look at
Free plug.
Yeah, they're not sponsoring us, so we ain't gonna give them plugs.
Well, they did.
But if you would like to sponsor us,
Yeah, but if you want to, hey,
Yeah, look at that engraving. Should sponsor us. They did provide me with a 1,000-point plaque for Gabe Watkins the other night, so I will have to throw a little juice their way. Hey, you need some graphic design.
Yeah, that's great.
Some
So
stuff.
anyway,
Now their own son may not throw it their way.
if the business takes off, you could retire early. So
I've already been told that.
Are you kidding me?
I go, hey, why don't you learn how to do this, and that way you can make some side money. You ought to be doing this. I said, I have a job that keeps me from doing this. You know who can? The retired guy.
And then you said, and Dad, on top of all the farming work I have to do, I don't know that I can.
I don't know what I can do.
This would be a 4th or 5th job.
I'm gonna say that movie Multiplicity. If I could figure out a way to clone myself.
No.
There's enough Millers.
There is enough of one of you.
Ain't that bad. Ain't that great either, but not that bad. So, golly, we've rambled on.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said that about myself too, man. If I could clone my ass, it would be all right.
Oh boy,
how would your wife feel
Can you
about that?
imagine that?
No.
Head coach, assistant coach.
Lord.
How would that conversation go?
You're a
constant
dumbass.
argument.
You're a dumbass.
No, you're a dumbass. No, you're a dumbass.
You shut the up. Oh.
One of them's got the clipboard on one side, the other one's got it on the other side.
There's like 8 clipboards in that family with just all the Jarvises.
It's not a clipboard. Get it right. It's a dry erase.
No, Bruce has the clipboard.
Yeah.
Everybody in this century has a dry erase board at this time. I gotta say, I have not even the old school guys that are still doing it. I have not seen one that has had the paper and the clipboard except him. Just saying.
This is Humble right?
Of course I am.
Different pencil in his ear.
So here's our teacher term for the day: differentiated instruction.
Number 2 pencil and paper.
Somebody must have been at a PD day recently.
So
a wonderful PD day. I bet it was like this.
So anyway, going back to what we said, we got the West County boys in the quarterfinals. West County girls who defeated our Lancers, and that was a great game.
That was a tremendous game.
I mean, it is extremely unfortunate that good teams are playing in the district championships and in the sectional round.
Well, how about New Madrid Charleston? I mean,
I know
that's like maybe the state.
I mean, the two of the best
Close to
teams
it, yes.
in Class 3. I will have to say, having Thayer on the other side, Thayer's really, really good.
Yes, they are.
Thayer just whooped, I think it was Steelville by almost 30.
A bunch.
Yes, Steelville who beat South Iron, and Thayer who's just look. Matt Pitts has done a phenomenal job, and
matchup
that 1-3-1 matchup, man. I played against it. I mean, he learned it from Coach Hawkins, who when he coached there, he was his assistant, and it's just. I think when you live in Thayer, and it's like, okay, listen, here's your Thayer Bobcat shirt, and here's how we're gonna run this. Like, well, I don't even know how to add. Great, you're still going to do this.
Remember,
I'm
not asking you to do math.
6 years
I'm asking you to
old.
play defense.
Listen, I don't care. They just don't score. Yeah, score what? Doesn't matter. Just let's get that started right now.
If you keep putting up zeros, you don't have to add.
1.
That's all. The only numbers you need to know are 1, 3, and 1. All right, good. Thanks. So
it's worked.
And they've done. I mean, he's done a phenomenal job. They've got a really good team. They got a phenomenal player down there too. He's a junior. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But
wonder if he made an all-district team.
I can't tell you.
I don't know yet.
I don't know. Maybe
it's unofficial.
If you look at Twitter,
I mean, wait.
It announced.
Hey,
on
Ozark
Twitter. It might be on
Sports
Twitter.
Zone might have already posted that one.
Well, they must have all been non-members and didn't get the email.
Oh, wait a minute. Apparently, just I didn't see it. I don't know how. Did I get it? Oh my gosh! When did this happen?
It went
it
to my
the spam?
spam.
Yeah, that's the favorite one. Now that happens, but come on.
Does it?
I don't know.
Hey, as the resident tech guy, it doesn't happen. It really doesn't
We've
happen.
already had your technical discussion this week, so be quiet.
You know what? That is kind of funny. That is ironical of all of us, the tech guy.
How many times have you butt dialed the group?
No, I don't. It's actually my thumb, my fat-ass thumb hits the damn.
I thought I had the fat thumbs, but hey,
Just start
don't
doing a
press
little finger
send.
peck.
he has overtaken me on the butt dial, though.
by multiple.
It's been like
Yeah, it's been a lot. I'll acquiesce. Yes, that's a large word. I realize.
Dumb it down.
It's okay. I agree with you.
I
Acquiesce.
understood.
Is that a bird?
Almost sounded like
Don't you
a
cuss
color.
at me? Is that French? Did you call me an asshole in French?
Don't French it up, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Oh lordy! I think it's time.
Dirty.
I think we gotta go to break already. Good lord!
I'm
we
getting a
even
little
done
sleepy
it?
in
We
here.
ain't even got to the agenda yet.
No.
Yeah.
Why do I even bother?
I don't know. Well, listen. It's like here's your roadmap. But you know what?
No.
Look, I like that exit right there.
No.
Let's start driving that way.
No,
Hey.
it's like this. Here's a roadmap. Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I come here every time and think, how can I get us off this freaking agenda?
That's this guy.
Shocking.
Well, it's Zach.
No,
makes
he's
it.
like, I don't even know what's on the agenda. I don't even look at it. Don't even read
bull
it.
crap. I saw it. A bunch of Cardinal crap that nobody cares about yet, and some other stuff. I saw it.
The only Cardinal thing on there, I think, was just a umpire fight with a
Well,
manager.
there sure wasn't any soccer. I hope, because I don't care if St. Louis is undefeated or whatever they are.
First in the
one
Western
game.
Conference.
Okay, so they're undefeated.
That's great.
But those Battlehawks.
All right. So we come back from our break. We'll talk about some more stuff, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. You've been watching the coach's box. Maybe. Be right back.
Oh, my goodness.
Those fries you've been craving. I'm hot and I'm steamy, and oh man, do I smell delicious. I'm calling your name. Oh, Doug. Doug. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, paying for these repairs may be tough to swallow.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636 337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
And Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case and Bucks and Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Question about my listing price?
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
Are you tired of high school sports behind a paywall? Then you need to check out Maritime Sports, your high school sports source. We at Maritime pride ourselves on covering sports with student athletes as our main interest and putting a spotlight on them. You can check out our articles, photo galleries, and much, much more, all for free. So check out Maritime Sports at our website, maritimesports.net.
All right, well, welcome back, everyone, to the second segment of the Coach's Box. We calmed Jarvis down a little bit, gave him a Xanax.
Give him a chew toy.
And tell you my I can tell you my intro was a hell of a lot better and more exciting than that intro.
Yeah, most definitely was.
That was a D-.
It most definitely was. Most definitely was. All right. Well, there we go.
Exactly all we got.
Hey, well, I'll turn it over to you, Zach, since we want to go off your agenda.
Okay.
Baseball.
Why start
now?
I know. I know. Hey,
Cobb is baseball.
Baseball has arrived.
Has
St.
it?
Louis Cardinals.
Has it?
Spring training.
Paul DeYoung, starting shortstop of the St. Louis
You
Cardinals.
shut your mouth. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Man.
I sure hope not.
Paul O'Neill starting in center field.
Paul O'Neill? Paul O'Neill? Tyler's dad.
Sorry.
Straight out of a Seinfeld episode.
Funny. Tyler O'Neill.
Hell, I'd take Paul O'Neill out there.
Oh, you sure as heck right. I'd rather have Paul O'Neill.
That chew toy really helped.
Hey, right now I'd take Bernie Williams at the age he's at. Yeah.
You know,
55-year-old 55. He can have his guitar in one hand and his glove in the other. He's still gonna play
Broski's going to go back to his form. He's going to hit 30-something this year.
Back to hold
What
on.
kind of form?
That was 1
year form.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Just a squat form?
I thought you were talking about. Yes, I thought you were talking about a squat form or his bench
No,
form.
dude's about to rip out of everything he wears.
Maybe he should stop.
Schmediums.
It's not even a real thing.
No.
How about Donovan?
I'm telling you.
You brought him up. I mean,
Yeah.
he's
tearing the
I
cover
know
off.
they say that you can't. The spring doesn't always blah blah blah. But kids
see ball, hit ball.
He can play.
Go ahead.
DeYoung is not going to be anywhere near the shortstop position, other than the occasional fill-in. He won't.
I call BS.
It's going to be Tommy at short and Donovan at second.
I
Guaranteed.
call BS. If that gosh darn president of operations has anything to do with it, there's something going on with him and DeYoung. I don't know what, but there's something there.
Yeah, it's called the contract. It's again,
not that big a contract,
but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Go ahead. I'm waiting for Chris.
It's big enough. Big enough to get that job done. Gotta play me. I got a big contract. You gotta play me.
Whoa,
you know what I mean?
Said contract.
I'm leaving it there.
There went the rails.
Yep.
Hey,
hand off to Cincinnati.
Oh, I'm sorry. The little graphic down here, it says the coach box says, "Call it like we see it." You guys, a bunch of coach speak. Look,
He called it all right.
Are you scared?
Are you really saying that right now?
I just did. Now what?
What happened last week and the week before that?
We didn't do anything last week.
Coaches speak.
I didn't. We were having I was being very official.
Oh, he was very official in his
coaches speak.
His official talk.
I was being official.
DeYoung's going to wind up starting simply for the fact that you just said it. If you're going to trade money,
he's got a big contract.
Okay, and if you're going to trade him, you have to play him to get any type of value.
To see
He
it.
didn't even end up starting last year. It was Tommy at short, and they gave Gorman and Donovan. But it's going to be on opening day. Tommy's at short.
I hope so.
Donovan's in second.
So is Gorman our DH then? Because
Gorman's our platoon DH.
He's been looking good.
And for up to me, it'd be Walker in the outfield, and O'Neill and Gorman as the platooning DH.
Let me ask you something, okay? And I'm not a baseball guy. You can ask Jeff Catcherside. But if I'm a lefty hitter and everybody tells me I can't hit lefties, and I'm a young dude, and they only want me to hit against righties, how am I ever going to get good at hitting against lefties if I never get to bat against them? You just give me all the at bats. I want the reps. I want to see the righties, and I want to see the lefties.
He's going to get a lot of opportunities this spring with all those guys in the World Baseball Classic.
I'm just saying, though, why we got to play that game? It's like, well, I get it. Okay, and when we're talking about it towards the end of games, and I need to make managerial moves to get the matchups, fine. Mm-hmm. But if we're talking about starting, I want to start that kid if I think he's good. Why just start him?
Well,
just play him.
They used to do that with Wong all the time. You know, it'd be like, dude, just play his ass. He's the best
because of the lineup. Because there's so many question marks. Analytics, because you don't have a New York Yankee type lineup.
Doesn't matter. Can he hit the ball?
We don't know because they don't put him in.
It comes down to Moneyball.
You were saying my outfield will be O'Neill, Walker, whichever way, O'Neill in center, Walker in left, however you do it, or Walker in right, and Nudabar.
Nudabar.
Well,
Nudabar. He's a new player.
I would think that at some point it might even actually end up being O'Neill in left, or I'd say Walker in left, O'Neill in center, Nudabar in right.
And you're hold on, time out. We had to get rid of the flow to New York. We had to get rid of Harrison Bader because you made it. You're like, no, Carlson's our guy.
Well, not
already,
us, not me.
But you're already shelving him. You're already shelving him.
Well,
switch hitter.
Who's gonna? He's got to outperform O'Neill. He didn't do it last year.
Neither one of them did.
And not a whole lot of.
Who do you
and a
have
lot of
control?
people did.
You have control over Carlson.
Newt
O'Neill's
Barr.
gone. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Newt Barr,
all right,
Carlson, and Walker.
So here's what I do. I play O'Neill as much as earthly possible, and I see if somebody. Well, even if he's
then you trade him.
I trade him right before we were going to lose him, and then I have the other guys under cost control, and I go and get me a pitcher because at least 3 of our guys are going to be down anyway. So now I got something to go and get. Now there you go. Because right now Flaherty. Wait, is Flaherty playing? Is he playing right now, or is he hurt?
No, he's playing.
Is he? Okay.
Let's just
write his innings. Just write it in. He's already hurt. He's already hurt. There's something happening in his body that he's already hurt. So let's just put it out there.
So
he's
abdomen.
Abdomen.
Oblique.
Yeah, I love that one all the time.
Some kind of whatever.
Healthy oblique.
I don't know.
Hemorrhoid.
Probably, whatever.
Fisher. Hey, there was a player that was out for a Fisher.
I believe the term is fissure.
Fissure.
I call it Fisher. Hey, this is Jeffco language, damn it.
He hasn't. I don't think he's thrown yet.
There you go. So he's already hurt.
He hasn't thrown.
He's already on the shelf.
He hasn't
started
thrown
the
yet.
season on the 60-day IR.
No, and you can't count Hudson and Matz.
Sure you can.
Oh, sucka. They suck.
Oh, sucker. Mr. T over there all the time.
Pity the fool.
Jarvis, Pitt is a fool.
Pity the fool.
That guy's a paper champ. Paper champ.
Oh,
beat you. Pity the fool.
Like it last time.
Come on now, boy.
Hey, Creed 3 is coming out.
Well, that's true. It has nothing to do with Mr. T.
That's Creed 5.
Hey,
That's like 8
Lowercase T.
That's like 8 Rocky movies away from the last Mr. T part.
I've never even watched the Creed yet.
You haven't watched them yet?
No, you need to.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, except this one doesn't have Sly in it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He gone.
Sylvester got out?
he's just producer.
Yeah, Rocky is
Listen,
Rocky
he's
is
so
no longer in the
old.
Rocky movies.
By the way, if you go watch Tulsa King, I swear I didn't realize he was in his mid 70s already. He
called
looks freaking
steroids.
jacked, man.
Hey, it's called steroids and Botox.
Good show. He's a mobster. Anyway, let's go back to what counts in life. Hey, Walker hit that Ding Dong Johnson, man. He got a hold of that. See ya.
Hey,
It doesn't matter. You know how the Cardinals are going to do. The Cardinals are going to bring him up. He can start his club.
Wait a minute. Wait. You ain't got to wait that long. Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. We have the
Well,
Blues and the
guys.
Cardinals have the same medical staff. Somebody is
I've
bound
been
to
saying
get hurt.
that for years.
I'm just using Zach's. I'm just going with it, just because I knew he was going to say that.
And the medical staff is more about getting the guys back healthy.
Are they though?
It's the athletic.
preventative.
It's the.
If I
Hold
slip
on,
you
hold
a
on.
couple of $1,000, hey, put me on the DL
Well,
here,
we
buddy.
have increased the salary
Hold on.
cap.
Load
and-
management, all that nonsense in professional sports.
Stop, please stop.
Oh, my God. I'm not always a Charles Barkley fan.
What?
That's later. That's later.
But,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
let's come
It's
back
on the
later.
agenda.
Yeah.
You brought up load management.
I
I
know.
was diving in. Dude, hey, ADD, dude.
Listen, he's like a dog that's ready to pounce. So you cannot aim him at different. You got to know how to handle this. Okay, give him the chew toy. Sit over there and wait. Just
Spoken
wait.
of the guy that took his meds, I guess,
I was
today.
going to say, hold
I'm on it.
He forgets that I was around him the last 4 months.
Hey, gives me wings.
You are a saint, sir. That's Saint Pius the 10th.
Whatever. I don't care. All right, so I don't know. Anyway, hey, go. What
But
about
they've been playing well.
What?
They've been playing well. Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been hitting because they've been playing all these scrub-a-dubs pitchers.
It's spring training.
Spring training.
Oh, yeah, and they don't know
hold on.
anything.
You don't
You can
want
only
them to
play
hit?
who's put in front of you.
Yeah.
Well, still,
You don't want them to hit?
that's great. Hey, do it in the regular season. Hey,
I understand that.
I think Arenado and Goldschmidt they'll hit. Everybody else is maybe.
I think Contreras will hit. I think Tommy will hit.
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
think
So what you're
Jordan
saying
Walker will
is
hit. I think Newt Barr will hit.
So what you're saying is you wanted the Cardinals to get more players in the offseason?
They should have done that.
Well,
Should have been more aggressive.
We raised the salary cap.
There's no salary cap. We raised the salaries.
Okay, sorry.
The payroll.
Payroll,
We
excuse me.
raised the payroll.
No, yeah, we raised the payroll to where it was 3 years ago.
Inflation. So we actually spent more money because it's worth less.
I can't even stand to listen to him talk. I'd rather that DB that's our freaking
TB.
goosh or whatever. Let him talk.
What are you saying right now?
Gersh.
Hooked on phonics.
Wait.
You remember the last segment? Center for kids who can't read good. What is this? A center for ants?
It must be at least 3 times bigger.
Dude, I've been really sick, so I was like,
Hey, what are your symptoms? Well, I've got heartburn, nausea, and indigestion, and I don't know how to read.
I'm not looking at anything. I'm not reading.
Hey, if anybody out there can
Just
get their
biographies over there.
Hey, if anybody out there can get their hands on anything hooked on Pahonics,
The emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I'm going to quit this show. All I do is get made fun of.
I'm hurting. I know.
You can't make fun of the kids who can't read or talk.
Because you didn't give me the proper things in class to get me to my present level.
Oh, my goodness.
If there was a better agenda, it would be all right.
Wait. I got it.
Hey,
wait. I just figured it out. He can't read, so he can't read the agenda. That's why it's other reasons. Here you go.
we should have put the outcomes
You
on.
gave me 4 options, and you're only supposed to give me 2.
On
Hey,
the situation.
we should have put all the
MLB rule changes.
we should have put all the desired outcomes on the board before the show started.
It's taken us 139 episodes to try to figure this out.
Where
Pictures next time.
where is our essential question?
Is this a DOK3? I don't know.
No, wait. Hey, you got to give true false.
That's
Jason, are we talking about the Cardinals? True or false?
That is definite level 1 question.
Now I know why he's never watched a show rerun.
I've watched some. You weren't on them. Those are usually good.
Yeah, because you guys are making fun of me.
Because you're not here.
Speaking of not here, Jim Powers.
Big time.
Big time.
Big time. Kansas City.
We might have to call him prime time.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, hey, guess what? Jim's calling class 1 and 3. No, not 2.
Oh, he's not too?
No.
I thought it was 1, 2, and 3.
No, I think he's calling 1 and 3.
He had a dash. That means 1 through 3.
I think he's just because he said he wasn't
on our.
He said he told me he wasn't doing 2.
Here, so.
I thought he told me he wasn't doing 2.
He had 1-3.
Well, maybe, I don't know.
Last time I checked, that's 1 through 3.
Is it?
And you're talking about me, dude.
Oh wait. Hey,
So your
we're using
deficiencies are in math.
$6 words over here. Until you can start doing that, I want to hear it.
Just acquiesce. You'll be fine.
Well, that word's stupid. You coach soccer. Sounds like a soccer term.
Hold on. Do you think those were the conversations that Marmal and C.B. Buckner were having?
I don't think you can read. I don't like how short you are.
Well, I acquiesce to that.
How about Marmal get a couple years in before he tries to,
You just got here.
He just got here.
You just got here. Well, you've been horrible for 2 decades.
And you got your running mate Hernandez who can't call a ball strike.
How about that? Let's have the worst umpires all one crew. So every time that they end up in a series, you're just like, oh man!
At least
we get
Can we just have a home run derby instead of playing the game?
At least we're going to end up on SportsCenter for something.
There you go.
Well,
it's like we're quarantining the crazy together in the same group.
You guys did say the other day in our group that, well, no wonder Michaelis has so many strikeouts. Look who's behind the plate,
Yes.
Hey, I'm telling you right now,
dude, it's proven. Facts. That he's the worst.
Yeah, no, it is. But you know what? If
He keeps his job.
the union's really good, and apparently, he's.
When are we going to get a coaches union?
Yeah.
Somebody would put that on Twitter.
Okay, well, how about a
just-
teacher
I think there was a
union?
graphic for that, but we have to wait until, after the show me too.
Wait till after the Show Me 2 session, and they'll know if you have one.
Hey, you realize?
You realize I can't read, so as soon as districts come
show
out,
me I, not two.
so as soon as our districts come out, I'm posting that stuff because I couldn't read the email.
Gosh, that's great. That's great. No, I mean there's better likelihood of there being a high school officials union before there'll be a coaches union. Jason, just so you know.
I know. I was just, I was being facetious.
I know.
Oh, hey.
Spell it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I can't spell it. I know what the heck it means.
And honestly, I don't think
Do you
I
want
can
to spell
it
the
either.
word you keep saying?
No, I don't.
Didn't think so.
No.
Just do as I say, not as I do.
But you know what's horrible is that Marmal's going to get fined for his comments after the situation.
He's got the money.
It doesn't matter. It's
I know, but-
hold on. You want me to speak to the media, but yet you're going to fine me for speaking to the
Could
media.
you imagine
Speak
how
the
many
truth,
times that me and Chris would get fined?
For what?
Man.
If talking to the media, if we like,
I don't ever say anything bad to the media.
If it was like right after the game,
Doesn't matter. I still don't.
Oh, you would.
I had to do.
If you were making $1.2 million a year per half a year.
Well, and if I was
if I was professional, this would be a different story.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I would speak
Be
my
like
mind.
Oz again. Go on, Joe, boys, come on in. Come here, sit down.
I would have to learn a second language, and then I would want to do it in another language. So then they have to actually go through, translate it, and then find me. And it had to be the most obscure language of all time.
Sanskrit.
Latin. Dead language.
You majored in a 2,000-year-old dead language?
it has
For that reason only.
It has to be a very strong union because people have been complaining about that one not Buckner, but the
Angel Hernandez sued. What was it? Major League Baseball.
He's done it a couple of times.
Race.
Because of race. It's like no. It has nothing to do with your race. It has everything to do with how freaking terrible you are at your job. You're worse than the weatherman.
Yeah, you can't call balls and strikes. You just can't.
No, I'm serious. I don't think he knows what baseball is.
You know what? I'm really thinking.
He could be a good softball.
I think that's what I need to do.
Because a lot of guys who are bad baseball umpires are great.
Just on a couple of occasions, but most of the softball guys are pretty good.
Here, pretty soon, I won't have any kids doing a spring sport. I should get into umpiring.
Oh, I would love that.
I could see him.
Dude, they are desperate.
Just to see him walk over to like Pius at one point.
I'll do like the one dude did to you guys. You're out, and you're out.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're not going to bring that up.
I believe it is over at.
We're not allowed to talk about that anymore.
We're not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't really say anything. I just said you're all thrown out.
That kind of narrows it down.
Hold on. We better stop.
Process elimination.
We better stop talking about Major League Baseball because someone might send an anonymous email about our show.
Great.
That doesn't happen.
No.
We're gonna get a phone call from Manfred.
Deal.
Yeah.
But I'm serious.
Come on the show, sir.
I seriously have thought about it. I was like,
Rob Manfred, if you want to come on the show, we will have
baseball. Why not?
You know, Jason, I think you'd be like Leslie Nielsen in The Naked Gun umpiring.
Hasn't even thrown a pitch yet?
Yeah.
It's Enrico Palazzo.
My problem would be I would never click the clicker enough.
ADD would kick in. What count? What's the count? I don't know.
1 and 2.
What? Just throw another pitch. Who cares?
Wait, what?
Wait, what? You're gone. See ya. Can't argue balls.
Are
and
you
strikes.
serious
You're
right
gone.
now? Yeah, you're gone. That's it. Just like that. Goodbye. Hit the showers.
If I didn't have to do behind the plate, I would.
You and every other umpire too.
Well, I just.
Hey, but if you can't get rid of them, why can't you just say that? Hey, you cannot be behind the plate.
Then you're discriminating against him.
But he's
If there's
analytics.
Your analytics are awful.
Those analytics don't matter apparently in baseball.
Only analytics.
It's the only analytics that don't matter in baseball.
Here, we're going to show you this chart. You see how it looks like Maryland? Yeah, that's your strike zone.
Hey, that's my line.
I know.
Thank you.
All right.
Strike zone's shaped of Maryland. That was
solid.
It was solid. It was. I was doing color commentary for a baseball game.
Which game was it?
I'm not talking about it.
Is their field located at a junior high?
Could be
Middle school?
Could be. You might be onto something. And I was working
Is it north?
I was working at the time for free for a streaming service that could possibly be, like third party watching this show right now. So be careful. The Chinese will drop in again like they did last time.
Will they send a balloon?
They started bombarding us with messages.
I bet they got a bunch of email addresses too.
All I know is it just went pow pow pow. Like, whoa, what the heck is this? Just saying.
No, they've been doing that like when I put out stuff for our games.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, it's like all the time.
They attack the tweets and the Facebook group pages and like add they're like, oh hey, watch streaming here, and it's some foreign name that I can't pronounce and no idea, don't know. I just assumed China. They seem to be the root of all of our problems here recently.
Yes, it is.
Balloons, viruses, penguin/bats mating. I don't know.
Well, I tell you, that stomach virus is going around. Ain't no joke.
No, it is
What
not.
kind of food did you eat? Chinese food?
It is no joke.
Thai
Crab
food?
Rangoon.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. I can go back on the diet now. Thanks for reminding me, Zach.
I know.
It's the worst. Speaking of the agenda that we're not following,
No, we've been talking about about rules.
Hey, talk about the rules. Do you like the rules? Do you not like the rules?
yeah, we got about 5 minutes before we need to take a break. So let's talk
How
about
about
that.
the game ending because the guy wouldn't get in the batter box?
Okay, we had this on the group chat. I hate the pitch clock. I hate it. I know I like when pitchers work fast, but I'm the one who's pitching. Baseball was around for 100+ years before ADD was a real thing, and you know what? Those guys still had to do it whether they, there was no clock then. Why do we have to put a clock on it? Because other people's attention span, they don't watch baseball. There's plenty of people who want to watch baseball.
Yes, there is.
Actually, there's not. It's decreasing significantly.
Okay, so here's what I say.
Mainly also because there's
they're
less
trying to speed
options
the
to
game
watch it
up.
on.
Instead of changing
Yeah.
the game completely, go to 7 innings.
I don't
Oh,
like
that would be horrible.
What
That's
if you
horrible.
just said
Pitch clock.
changing the game completely?
That-
and,
yeah.
and now
How
we're
many,
going to go from
how
9
many
to
games
7?
are
You're
how
not
many
changing-
games are 7 innings?
The pitch clock is not changing the game horribly. It's just moving it along at a much more palatable pace.
Take away the commercials and the
There you
things in
go.
between.
You know that's not going to happen. You have to do for
You gotta
TV.
make money.
That's the only way you're going to make money during
No,
a
they
baseball
got
game. for
advertisements
commercials.
all
Go
around
7
the
innings.
So
certain
what you want to
thing.
do is you want to take time off of the game where you can go buy $15 beers and $10 hot dogs?
Yeah, how does that? You can't even go. Somebody even said this. It cuts all the time down for me to go to the concession stand. Excuse me.
Well, the pitch clock was not put in place for the people at the stadium. They've said this because they go to the stadium for the experience.
yeah, here's the experience.
But
By the
this
time I
is
get back,
for-
it's the 4th inning.
Yeah, because you have to
then-
wait in line for 2 hours just to get there.
I just want those barbecue
That's why they put all those.
nachos.
That's why they put all the TVs at the concession stand. So you can watch the game when you
if
do
I
it.
want to do that, I'm not going to pay $50 for that ticket and watch the damn
Exactly.
TV.
That's why I
you need
don't
to
go
put
to
a-
games.
If you need to put a clock on something, put a clock on that concession stand. Come on.
Yeah, move it along.
Move it along.
I'm perfectly fine with the pitch clock. Maybe it could be a little bit longer, but the concept of the pitch clock, I'm perfectly fine with.
But how many pitchers today go more than 7 innings?
It's not about
It's
that.
not about that.
But I'm saying is how many pitchers go to 7 innings right now? How many pitchers are you
So
going to
now
save?
you're decreasing the use of other roster
Yeah,
spots,
and then
How
you got
many
less major
pitchers,
leaguers.
starting pitchers, are you going to save their arms and give them more years and more opportunity by going only 5 and
What's
then
that?
going
not
7
what-
innings?
That's not what this is about.
That's
I
not
know
what the
that,
union.
But that's what they're trying to tell you.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Where are you getting your?
The union
Stop
wants.
watching fake news.
The union wants nothing really to do
News
with
by
extending
Riley
careers.
Blair.
What the union's been fighting for is adding additional roster spots so those you can have more major leaguers joining the union. That's why they want. So you need more innings to have more roster spots. So that was their biggest fight. I'm okay with the larger bases. The
That's
shift
fine.
one still, I'm not a big fan
I don't
of.
like
Just
that
let
you
them play
can't
defense.
throw over so many times.
But
that's stupid.
That's one I don't necessarily agree with.
That's
the
dumb.
disengagement, the timeouts, the things like that. But everybody adapted. I mean, the NBA adapted when they changed to shot clocks. The NBA adapted when they went to 3-pointers. The NBA
When they moved the 3-pointer back.
when they took away
moved it back,
traveling.
when they took away traveling.
Well, you know,
when,
you could just take
Change the
this.
game.
when
That's
they
why nobody
started
watches it.
when they started outlawing zone defenses and things like that, there was an adjustment to
There
things.
is a lot of people watching NBA basketball, guys.
Very
Yes.
minimal
Not
people
in the
compared to what it
United
used to be.
States.
I
And-
sat there and watched the game last night, and you looked at the stands, and they were packed.
Well, I'm talking about on TV. That's what a lot of these rules for baseball are. The TV
Well,
watching
I'm
fans.
just saying, they're saying no. There's
hardly anyone
the
watches
people
the
watching.
NBA
Young
for that
kids
reason.
are watching the
while
NBA.
the
Young
numbers
kids sure
decreasing, there are
That's it.
more people watching TV these games than they are sitting in the bleachers. They're sitting in the stands.
I'm just saying. At the end of the day, it's not. I don't know. It's not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable to watch.
Oh, I think it absolutely is enjoyable to watch.
I don't
Are you
mind.
talking
If,
about the clock?
Yeah, the baseball. I
I
think
don't like because it
Takes away from the game.
It takes away from the beauty of the game, of the beauty, the I don't know, just it feels
What's
it's
so
rushed.
beautiful when a guy throws over the first 15 times? There's
it's-
not a damn thing beautiful about that.
No,
It's
but it's
not-
strategy.
that's-
Keeping
it's
you honest.
strategy. It's strategy. Just like I'm going to
Dude,
do
I
away
played
with.
baseball
I'm going
my
to do away
entire
with the
life.
shift. No, here's an idea: get better, start bunting or learning how to hit to the opposite field. Yeah. I mean, no,
I'm
quit
okay with the
changing.
shift.
No, I'm not because because we don't score enough runs to get enough ratings to drive money and revenue. That's why we're going to make these rule changes. That's it.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the game.
Okay.
No.
Steroids.
Okay.
Steroids.
I'm
those
perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, you're the one that always says you want to be entertained, don't you?
Get your butt in the
that's what
box.
they're doing.
Get your butt in the box.
They're not
Get ready to
entertaining
hit.
us.
Pitcher, get on the mound and get ready to pitch.
I'm okay with that part of it. I mean, if you want to say they can only step out so many times, that's fine. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to call time. I want to be able to pitch at my pace.
I want to be able to have a catch conversation.
It's my freaking arm that we're worried about here. The one that you got to have to throw the ball over there. So you're going to tell me that I'm going to work at an uncomfortable pace and pitch.
Listen, I'm tired of sitting through I don't remember what the Cardinals Gallegos, because he is literally the slowest worker in Major League Baseball, and I cannot, other than the fact that he can't pitch at times and he sucks.
That slider
I cannot
doesn't
sit
go
there.
over.
It takes a half an hour to pitch the 7th inning, 3 outs,
Yeah.
plus 7 doubles and a couple of bombs.
Look. But if you're going to put a pitch clock, it cannot be as fast as it is. Put it at 60 seconds at least. Damn, come
60 seconds.
Whatever.
Hey, why don't we make the NBA shot clock
all right,
4
whatever.
minutes?
Okay. Hey, wait. You're not going to win this argument.
Hey, listen. A minute is a long time for him. Okay. Yeah. All right.
1 minute, man.
And I'm the one who says terrible things. Wow. Well, I see how it is.
Man, that was cold.
It was.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, on that, we're going to go to commercial break.
You wonder why I've wanted to jump across here before. You wonder why I want to throw punches.
Go for it.
He's like, I don't care. Season's over.
Hey, wait. I'll do just like when kids wanted to fight in my PE classes. I'll just take my time.
Hey, speaking of, we can talk about that when we come back.
What?
Did you see that video down
Which one?
the kid down in Florida
Sad.
with the kid that they took his Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
God.
All right, we'll talk more about something when we come back.
Something.
You're watching the Coach's Box and
stuff.
Imagine an HVAC as unnoticeable as the air itself. Sounds pretty good, huh? The new Daikin Fit. Air intelligence.
Give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
I'm the captain of the Pee Wee football team. We may be small, but we are mighty, annoying. And you are so tired from playing defense against us that your focus is about to ride the bench. Go, go, go. Thanks, Mom. Bye. Come on, come on. And if you have cut rate car insurance, then not even a Hail Mary will save you from paying for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands?
And Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Case and Bucks and Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Question about my listing price?
Updating listing to Lizard Heights.
No, listing price.
Wizard Kites.
Can I talk to a real human agent, please?
Are you tired of high school sports behind a paywall? Then you need to check out Maritime Sports, your high school sports source. We at Maritime pride ourselves on covering sports with student athletes as our main interest and putting a spotlight on them. You can check out our articles, photo galleries, and much, much more, all for free. So check out Maritime Sports at our website, maritimesports.net.
All right, everybody, and welcome back to our final segment of the Coach's Box. It's been a lively one on break. I didn't hear half of what was said because somebody's got to be professional around here.
Okay. Why start now, right?
Wow. Hey, if you wanted to bring us back, Zach, you could have done it. I asked you, hey, you want to bring us back?
I acquiesced.
No, good.
I acquiesced.
Spell it.
Acquiesced.
We gotta behave. Coach Rhodes is watching.
I'll tell you what, we have a first time viewer, Coach David Mathis, head coach at Cooter of the Wildcats.
Where?
Cooter. Down in the Boot Hill.
What?
It's a real town, Jason.
It's almost
your
I know, because they're really good in basketball.
hold on.
I've seen them, yeah.
Yes, they are.
They're playing the quarterfinals on Friday night.
Got a rematch with.
Set that up! Did you hear what I said?
I didn't know what you said.
I set that up
I know.
so good.
I was going to ask. I was going to. I can't do it. I want to keep a job.
Hey,
I want to keep a job.
better watch out. People are going to think you got more than water in that cup.
This is
You should be getting an anonymous email or something.
Quality H2O. I was having fun, dude. I've gotten to go home right after school.
So is Zach. Oh, wait, never mind. He's got baseball.
Well, this is the first time I've been able to do that all year.
Yeah.
So it's not that I wanted the season to be over because I hated that, but man, it was nice to go home afterwards. I fell asleep on the couch before the show.
Yeah. Hey, so we real quick, gonna wish Coach Mathis good luck. He's got to go up against the Principia Panthers. They're pretty good too.
Well, they've
already played once.
right?
Once. Yeah. It was a pick. I mean, they picked each other up
It's a
later
pickup game. It was down at
went all the way down to Cooter to play. It's a long drive for Prin.
Sunset Park.
The microphone is over here.
He's done. Are you done? Okay.
Of course he's done.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead, Joe.
Kevin don't want none either. Nope.
Is that it? Hold on. Is that a cantaloupe?
I want none of that.
Cantaloupe. No, we don't use that. We don't use that safe word here. That's only in the lunchroom.
Pumpernickel.
Oh boy.
Oh, goodness.
Value. Let's call it value is our new safe word. Value. Great value.
Value is officially the new safe word.
Officially,
it's in an email somewhere.
It's the official safe word.
It's in an email somewhere.
It will be. They're talking about safe words on the show. You know what that's implying? They said something about Cooter and safe words. I don't know.
That's in the Boot
Hold
Hill.
my pearls.
That's in the Boot Hill, huh?
It's in the Boot Hill.
Man, I'm
That way down there south.
I'm scrolling all the way through this group chat, and I see nothing about this on the agenda.
Ask Jason to read it.
I read the damn thing.
It was revised by Jarvis.
I even brought up Charles Barkley because I knew he was on there.
Oh my
It ended with other ideas. These are the other ideas. And Cooter was enlisted.
Dear God.
Coach.
Man,
Thanks,
Good luck
Coach.
Friday.
Thanks, Coach.
Good luck. Good
we
luck.
are a bunch of knuckleheads.
Big fool. Good thing we don't charge anybody for this. Good Lord.
Here we go.
Our sponsor's like, oh my gosh, I paid for this.
How could you not want to sponsor this?
It's a train wreck. Oh, it's too soon. Can't say that. My bad. My bad.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
I know somebody that watches us every week, and they put us on their big screen TV in their front room, and they sit there and roll, and they take drinks and shots at certain keywords that we all say throughout the night.
Are we
I
a
don't
drink?
promote that
Are we
type
a
of
drinking
stuff.
game? Huh? Are we a drinking game?
Yes.
We are a drinking game to certain people.
Somebody's
yes.
got to write that crap down. We got to market. We got to market that
I
stuff.
could definitely come up with some stuff for us to throw out there.
I mean, I was like really?
Official last week. Said a couple.
They would have been.
That would have been alcohol poisoning.
It was. Well, it was the official show, Zach. Just so you know.
Oh, man.
Good times. Good times. You know,
I needed some good laughs tonight, man.
I've got them. I tell you that. I've got them.
woo. It's been good.
If you're worried about your self-esteem, just turn it on to the old coach's box.
Hey, no kidding.
They shot mine to shit in the first 5 minutes.
Hey, this is a family show, sir.
Golly.
You were afraid from using that unless you want a strongly
Okay,
worded
they
email
shot my
written from
crap.
me.
They just made me like this big. I was like, gee whiz.
Don't overcompensate.
Gosh, that was hilarious.
My goodness gracious.
I can't help it.
Dude, he just can't stay away from it.
Oh my gosh. I
just keep telling myself I'm gainfully employed.
Oh, hey, Mandy. Will something happen today at school?
I had to talk to
Ethan's okay.
Ethan,
Hey,
we're gonna have to find a different school for Ethan.
hey, back to the agenda, guys. Let's go.
Wait, is this before?
I hear the boot heel's nice.
Oh my god! Yeah, you know, people are watching the show. Go, what the hell are they even laughing about?
So you know, in a couple of days, when I have to talk to the HR department for the Archdiocese,
You two are the HR department. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Not me. He's admin. I'm not.
I'm not admin.
Both of you are admin.
Oh my gosh, here we
I'm
go
not
with that crap again.
I'm just a coordinator. I'm not.
Turn it off. Turn it on. Just like that.
Oh, what? Is that how easy it is?
Oh my god!
That's what today at practice the girls are kind of talking about with each other. It's like, well, because they're getting to learn because we got a bunch of freshmen this year. And they're like, we do something little each day. And one of them was like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And they go through the whole circle. At the end, they ask the coaches, and they're like, well, I'm Kevin. I'm in the 35th grade. And I want to grow up to be somebody who just tells people to turn stuff on and off. One day
You can do that.
One day I can
So many
get there.
things I want to say.
And turned people's internet off just for no reason. No good reason whatsoever.
Oh, there was a good reason.
Hey, so Tim Shumpert messages
Oh, Tim.
me. He's at the district game at North County, and of course my dad's there.
Oh,
I bet he got in for free.
He's on the pass list. He's
No,
on the
he's
pass.
not.
I swear, as everything is holy, he is on the pass list.
Well, he's the coach.
No, he got the hookup. He got the hookup.
I know why.
I was contacting and said, hey, let your dad know he's on the pass list. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll let him know. So Tim says, talk to your dad. He said, you lost the game again. Like, well, that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Thanks, Dad.
dang, man. My parents are very much more supportive.
There's a lot of support in it. Support the fact you need to get better at coaching. That's what he uses.
Here's a book. Read it.
No. Hey,
basketball for dummies.
Hey, I was told that I need to go watch one of the best coaches, probably in Missouri, the guy who's at Westminster. And I don't know how many times he's told me, he's like, you need to go watch him coach. You can learn something. Take a notebook. I'm like, for the love of God, man. I mean, it's Westminster. They're pretty good. Yeah, they're good because he's good. And you've learned something. Okay.
You have the same players as Westminster, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Hey,
he says
like
that
saying,
they're pretty comparable.
that's like saying, hey, compare their baseball team because their coaches are the Dennis brothers and.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Coach. I had some of the best bleacher coaches last night that I've ever had in my entire coaching career.
Hey, one of them was way louder than me. Oh my God.
Way louder than me.
He was one of them.
That's what you get. Hey, that's what you get to do now. Now you get to be a parent.
It's so
now
much
you're
fun.
right behind the bench.
Oh,
why are you running that
I
play?
said, hey, Blair, I talked to him all pregame. I said, look, I'm sitting right there. He said, if you see anything, holler.
The other bleacher coach
He's
is
been on
my
the
dad.
floor. If you see something
Just
on the
so
floor,
you know, the other bleacher coach is my dad. And my dad is not afraid to tell me
Oh, my God.
anything and everything.
He was cracking me up last night. What? Put a shooter in. Put a shooter in. Let's go. I'm like,
you know what I think? I think your dad and my dad should hang out and watch us coach and then give us advice.
Oh, my dad will give me advice, but my dad also coached for 30 years, so I give him a little bit of credit. He does have some of that in his background.
oh, he was cracking me up last night. And you did a couple of the things he said.
wait.
And I was just rolling.
Hey, what's really funny?
Get in the game. Shut him up. Get in the game.
So what's really funny is Lee Richardson was watching the New Madrid Charleston game, and because we were texting, and he said, which game are you going to pay to watch? And I said, I'm curious about the South Iron Chadwick game, the boys game. I thought that'd be kind of interesting game. He said, well, I'm going to watch Charleston New Madrid. So we were giving each other updates, and he sends me a screenshot. He took a picture of his phone. My dad's sitting on the stage at the table that's literally right in front. It just like this, you can tell like this is, kind of important people place. Yeah, he's just sitting there. And I'm like, I bet you he got in for free, went to the hospitality room, and I was 100% correct. Just walks in. This is the place where he goes Bloomfield Christmas tournament. Walks in, they're like, hey, Coach Miller. They're like, hey, that's $5. Like, what? I'm Coach Miller. No, that's Coach Miller. No, I'm Coach Miller. You're not on the pass list. Is he? Of course, he's Coach Miller. Cool. Here's $5.
Maybe you should put him on your staff.
I was going to say he could come up here and.
Oh my God, I would love that.
That would be.
Do you
fun.
imagine our game next year here at St. Pius X?
Shut up! You shut up! I can just hear you two going at it.
Well, I mean, with everything you got returning, it's not going to be. Yeah.
Huh?
With everything you got returning,
Here we go again.
Game.
Here we go.
What do you mean? Here we go again. You got a lot of juniors coming back.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
Flanagan, one of the better players in the conference, coming back.
He's a pretty good player.
Yeah,
good player. Can't tell you if he's on the all district team.
I was just going to ask. Did he make
Won't know yet.
I mean, you might know about it at the end of your tournament about your all district team. But
he is not on the HBCA all district team because he plays too much.
Too much.
It's an all district team. Did he play in any district games?
No.
So how can he be given an all
Because it's
district?
honors.
Oh,
yeah, it's not an all tournament team.
My bad.
You got to read the email.
Oh.
Hey,
there's an email.
I was kind of happy that our conference email had that in it this year. It's not the conference stats. The conference stats are just a support of.
I mean, it was asked to me and said, "Well, how do you does this really go off conference?" And I said, "No." I said, "This is a total body of work, but if you want to, you got to split hairs or you got to try to pick between. You could always say." And as I did with Nate, I said, here's what Nate did. Against our conference opponents, this is what Nate did. And, you throw that out there. It just supports, the all-conference honors at the end of the day. Great. It's not the go-to. It's not the one thing that you look at. It's something to support it.
It's been discussed about every year, though.
Which part?
What is it about? This conference stats are the
what role does conference
That's why I was
play?
glad when they put out the email. It said it was the overall body of work, not just the conference stats.
It has to the overall body of work, and then you have to use conference stats in support. You're trying to talk your player up. You're trying to get the most for them, and this is information that everybody should know. I just look at it like that. And we're going to be doing that next Wednesday, right?
Right here.
Yeah, next Wednesday. Yep, be right.
Is it here?
Right before the show.
Yeah, Grandview's hosting, but we are the host place. Yep.
Interesting.
You're the hostess with the mostest.
Yeah.
We are hosting the
There
place.
wouldn't be a reason, like a particular reason why.
I think it's a central location.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's what
that was the reason. That's what I read in the email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Central location.
I think there was an LOL somewhere in there, too.
I think it would be a great
LOL.
idea. Yeah,
well, the LOL followed some other
It's
acronyms.
maybe a perfect evening to have the coaches box.
Oh,
a bunch of tables in here, and just get them all in here and talk.
We
I
can
don't
have
know.
it during the meeting.
Do you
could
think
be a lot of fun.
Do you think we could get some of the people who say they don't watch the show to actually be on the show?
Yes, Bruce.
Well, Bruce would be on the show.
He's going to be on it
We could have him on there.
next week.
Are you setting it up?
Yeah, I'll get it set up.
Oh,
Okay. Well, okay.
All right.
Says
Set
the
up
only
like that
guy
Twitter
here who's
account.
still
So what
playing.
time does the meeting start on Wednesday?
What time is
No
it?
fake friends.
6.
Saying
I
the
think.
guy that couldn't even send a huddle message last night.
5:45. Riley will roll in and get it all set up, and
5:51.
5:51.
I probably will be here 5:51.
Again, it only supports.
Why? The meeting starts at...
I think it's 6, ain't it?
Six.
Oh, it is 6?
Yeah,
think so.
6.
I don't know.
It is.
I didn't read the email enough.
There we go. Don't read the emails.
I read the email because I knew it wasn't just conference stats.
You're the only one who put in your nomination so far.
Yeah, me and... I think I'm the only
I
one.
think you're the only one on the boys' side.
Well, because I was putting in my district one, so I just...
yeah, might as well. We'll jump in because I know how much Zach loves to talk about. The St. Louis Blues are really, really good this year at trading away their players. It's pretty awesome stuff. They've lost, 6 games in a row?
Close.
Yeah,
I think
the magic number is 6. I heard 101, and they had Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Number of the day, 6.
6 losses in a row.
Yeah. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, Kevin? I know you're a Blues guy.
I'm perfectly fine with it. We were going to lose most of them at the end of the year anyway to free agency, and at least you got something in back for them. Now the question is, what are you going to do with all these assets you got back? And don't get me wrong, Armstrong has, people will say not, but he's gotten a pretty good load back for the ones that he's traded away.
I will agree with that.
Because Tarasenko's already, his work ethic defensively is already wearing thin with the New York media.
And New York just picked up Patrick Kane.
Yeah.
So that means Tarasenko's going to the second line.
Yes. They got the guy. Apparently, the guy they got back for Barbashev was a first-round pick and is more than a point a game he's 21, so he's still in the major juniors in Canada, but he's still a more than a point type of game. He's got 3 first-round picks to work with, plus additional picks coming up in future years.
Yeah.
So he's gotten a pretty good haul for what he's gotten rid of. And the year was a wash. They probably weren't going to make the playoffs in the first place. So what do? Increase your chances to get Connor Bedard.
Yes. And for anybody who doesn't know, he's the number 1 prospect. He's one of those franchise-altering players.
He's the Sidney Crosby. He's the Sidney Crosby of this.
Sure
he's the closest thing to a can't miss as Sidney Crosby.
He will not play any minor league hockey.
Yeah, he won't be in Springfield. He will not be a Thunderbird.
He will not be a Thunderbird. If he gets drafted by the Blues, he will not be a Thunderbird. If he didn't get drafted by anybody, he is not going to play in the minors.
How old is he?
18. 17, 18 right now.
Yeah, he is Sid the Kid.
Yeah,
reincarnated.
And when you're an NHL team and you have the opportunity to get those kind of guys like a Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, you just, I mean, you got to go all in and try to get. But I don't see anybody making the trade with St. Louis, even though I would give up the farm and then some.
I'd
to
give
go
up
get him.
all of those picks and then some.
Would you go Mike Ditka to get him?
Well, for him, yes. Because
they have 9 picks in this draft.
Realistically
By the way.
speaking, the Blues aren't playing well at all.
Yeah.
The team is in shambles because they really haven't had a chance to organize what they've got now after missing all this talent. But they still have some pieces that they can be pretty good. So they're not really tanking and rebuilding. They're more retooling, I guess is the term they're using.
Yeah, you corrected me on that because I was just, yeah.
So tanking, I'm not.
Tanking?
Tanking would be the Cubs from 1920 to 2015.
Yeah.
Yes.
So but I think they're in a good place moving forward. I'm optimistic.
What do you think, Blair?
I have no comment.
Wow.
So,
well, wait.
you explain
For a
this
show
to
where
me.
you give your comments.
No, well,
Fly
None.
ball.
Call it like they see it, huh?
The problem is
You don't care.
That's not in the agenda, sir. So
Actually,
I
it
can't,
is.
Actually,
Yes,
I think
it
it
is
is.
in the agenda. Talk about not reading the agenda.
Well, okay, let's find
Somebody give him some glasses.
Blues, all the trades, roster moves, debate
Wow.
the future.
Well, I
You're
don't debate
fired.
any of the future.
So
You're on
here's-
assignment.
Here's my question: what's the likelihood? Because you said they have 9 picks.
Yeah.
What's the likelihood of out of those 9 picks, how many can be an impact player right away?
At least
Is that-
3.
Not right away. You're probably
No, not right away.
No,
Excuse
no,
me.
not
I
right
didn't hear
away.
you say right away.
So not right away. Probably none the following year. Probably not even the number one. The number one guy they've got from last year is still playing in Canada. He's not even playing for the Thunderbird. He's a impact player for the USA junior team.
Okay, then here's my next question: are they going to be bad next year? Because it sounds like you traded away a bunch of pieces. You got picks, but then
They'll
the
have
picks-
salary
Well,
cap space.
They're going to have a ton of salary cap space. They were in on Chikrin until apparently he just got traded too.
He did.
Yeah.
To the Senators.
So do you
Why
pick
is
up
Ottawa never mind.
more
That's dumb.
next year with that salary cap money that you can pick up?
Yeah,
some,
you can go
some
and
big
get
names.
you can get some
There's
guys.
a pretty good free agent class coming up. Most of who
O'Reilly.
St. Louis just traded away.
O'Reilly's
was in
coming
there.
back.
I wouldn't
know.
be surprised if O'Reilly does.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
End up back here.
I'd say
Barbashev,
60-40 he doesn't.
Barbashev won't be back. He wasn't going to be come back. He wanted to test the market anyway. But
He may, I don't know.
I don't think there's any reason Doug Armstrong has not done anything in his history in St. Louis to not say that he is not going to do what he can to make this team better. He made pieces to get the team better this year. They're just not playing well.
Yeah. It wasn't
Why?
like they didn't just got okay. I mean, you go out and
I
get guys and
think, I think it's a chemistry thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I think there was too many guys out there that didn't want to be here or wanted to be here but felt like they weren't wanted here kind of thing from their teammates.
Well, I don't think that Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou play this kind of style of hockey that
Berube.
Oh, and
Yeah,
it's been a massive style change over the last 3 to 4 years. But with Berube's trying to fit a square peg into a round hole a little bit, but they're trying to retool. They had half this old team and half this new style, and it just didn't mesh well.
I
they're still
think
working on that one.
in hockey you have to have a very good combination of speed and physicality, and it's so hard to find both because either you're really fast but you're not physical, or you're really physical and kind of slow.
Yeah.
And if you look at somebody like, just say, Colorado, who won it last year, I mean, their first line is really physical and really, really fast.
And really talented and
And
skilled.
they're really good. And then, of course, you have, the Tampa Bay Lightning, who that's the Eastern Conference is their top teams are like that.
Yeah, some of the better teams, they don't use their third and fourth line as much as what the Blues had
Correct.
done during those years. The Blues were really good that Cup year because they could really roll 4 lines and not have much drop off from one line to the next.
Well, they could start their third or fourth line against the
And
first and
they
second
did.
line and pound them.
and then give the first liners lineups against the other team's third pairing defenders.
And when you can't do that because you can't play defense and forecheck, it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
These two are not even
They
in
don't
the
even know.
conversation.
They don't even know what's going on. Maybe we should
going
just put us 3 on there because we talk about the Blues.
Yeah.
Where's Jim Powers at? Let's just bring Jim in right now.
As long, nah, he'll start.
Hey, I've been asking questions.
You've asked one question. That's
still
one
contributing.
It's not even plural. It's one question. One damn question.
It was a good.
It was a good question.
It was a good question.
But don't say questions.
It was questions.
It's one. Ask another one then, Zach. Make it plural.
That's questionable.
Then what?
He did ask 2 questions. Actually, it was a 2-part question.
It was. All
It's
right,
considered
I'll
one question.
I'll acquiesce. It was a 2-part
All right,
question.
whatever.
Oh, shut up with that word.
You can kiss my French ass.
You can kiss my acquiesce.
Well, you know what? The Blues are depressing. Let's move on.
Can we talk about St. Louis City SC?
I wanted to talk about the Charles Barkley.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
There we go. Let's
finish
the show on this one.
The load management crap.
Okay, so tell me what Charles Barkley said. For anybody who didn't,
I don't know
see.
exactly what he said, but he basically was saying that he couldn't believe we were having this load management crap.
I'll
making $70 million and you can't play a basketball
$70 million
3 or 4 nights a week.
Play 3 or 4 nights a week. You fly in a private jet.
Oh yeah,
and you have the best doctors. Known to man or
trainers
and everything. And there's guys,
food, everything.
Guys, people who work in in a coal mine or something.
Yeah, I did like
and they go to work every day even though they're tired.
Yeah, and
he's got a great point.
Well, he does have a great point. And Michael Jordan at 2 or
however old he was,
played 82 games.
Yep,
out for the Wizards and still averaged almost 30 points. Right? I mean,
he was still good.
Yep.
And you got guys that they tweak their toenail or something, or they gotta. I mean,
you're Anthony Davis, and you're always in street clothes.
Gosh, dang!
Maybe they just let him wear the jersey over street clothes and play.
It has been miserable since Kobe Bryant has been gone to be a Lakers fan.
No, you got a bubble championship.
That was a garbage championship.
It was a championship. There's no asterisk next to it or a bubble.
There's a banner for it.
There's a banner. It doesn't have a little bubble next to it.
And I just don't like LeBron, so it's hard for me to.
He's the GOAT. He's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
He is not the GOAT. Anyone that has to say they're the GOAT is not the GOAT.
This is true.
Very true.
But
Jordan took that personally.
And I think Charles Barkley hit it perfectly. And I think, and that's hard to say, Charles Barkley perfectly. But the whole thing they were talking about, and there's an old interview of Kobe and why he tried to play every game was because there's a person that this may be their only opportunity to come to the Lakers stadium to watch you play. Mm-hmm. And if I don't play, there was his only chance to see me. Mm-hmm. And he didn't get it. The kid could be 7, 8 years old. And that's going to be his memory of Kobe Bryant he didn't play. Mm-hmm. And It wasn't because he was injured, and it wasn't because he couldn't play. It was because it was load management day? No. Come on. You are no.
So let me ask you something. If this is a thing that's going to stick around,
I hate it.
And it's the one thing that I think Greg Popovich is a fantastic coach, obviously Hall of Famer, but this is something that he kind of orchestrated a lot in San Antonio, and I thoroughly disagree with it. But if load management's here to stay and they're not going to change it and they're not going to do it, you don't have to play. I think they should have to announce it ahead of time. Otherwise, you can get suspended and fined. Because again, it comes back to what you just said. There's a kid.
It's entertainment.
There's a kid and a family who bought tickets to go. I've almost 40 years old. I've never been to an NBA game.
I haven't either.
Because there's nothing in St. Louis, and I don't want to drive. I don't want to go to Memphis to watch it. I don't care enough to watch it. Maybe when the Bulls were playing, but back then to go watch a Grizzlies game, I had to drive to Canada. So that's not going to happen.
Right.
But you got to vote to Canada. We haven't said that in a while.
Maybe.
So you have to pay a lot of money to go to watch these guys play, and then guess what? The best players aren't playing, so you're watching a bunch of scrub-a-dubs who are out there. I don't even know who these guys are. They're in the program. They've been those guys did not play coach's decision for the last 12 games, but they're playing tonight, and they're getting the minutes because they have to. That's not fair to that's not fair to that family. That's not fair to that kid. It's
and especially when
awful.
You got to think about for St. Louis people, if you want to go watch a game, like you said, you got to travel far. You're going to have to probably stay, unless you're one of those that's going to drive all the way there,
drive all the way back,
which some people would. But
Memphis,
you're talking about you're spending some cash.
Yes.
And you go down there.
Well, gas is cheap.
And you go down there, and the best player
get your electric car
doesn't play. You're wearing their jersey. You walk in, and you find out he's a healthy scratch.
No, he's not healthy.
Even if it's going to be one of those things, or even if they say this is an outlaw thing, we're not going to allow this. There's going to come up with, well, he tweaked his ankle yesterday, so he's not going to play today.
Just like Major League Baseball, when they were
manipulating the IR and stuff.
But here's what should happen.
But as a player, you should be like, bullshit, I'm playing.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
In my opinion, you can maybe fix that with the scheduling. Okay. And so again,
back-to-back nights and stuff.
You have a series. So I think you revamp everything in terms of professional sports and of the scheduling. You revamp conferences, you revamp all the divisions, and you say, look, we're going to have a series. So if you're a Chicago team and you're going to make the East Coast swing, well, you're going to have a 3-game series with Boston. You're going to have a 3-game series with New York. Then you're going to have a 3-game series with Brooklyn. And at least that way this is, and you can have obviously days of rest in between, but you just have to schedule it that way to where everybody's playing at the same time, and the off days are there for everybody at the exact same time. And I know you're going to say, well, we'll lose out on money, or so. It's because everything comes back to it. But I think if you say, hey, we're going to be here in Boston for 3 nights, or we're going to be here wherever for 3 nights, we're going to play this series, I think that helps out rather than, again, I don't want to do a back-to-back because we went to New York and then we had to travel to Washington. Well, no, if you're staying in the same town, you're sleeping in the same bed.
What's the difference?
I think that helps.
I think if you do that, you could play. If you'd use 7 days in a week starting on a Monday, you could play Monday, you could play Wednesday, you could play Friday, or you can go Monday, Tuesday, play on Wednesday, and then do something over the weekend.
You know what? That sounds familiar. That Monday, Wednesday, Friday would be a nice thing if shorten the high school season.
Yeah, it probably would be. Less practice, though.
Practice. Yeah, less practice.
Oh, you mean kids don't like going to practice?
No, they don't.
Coach Rhodes says that schedule sounds like baseball.
Because that's where baseball has the advantage.
Well,
because you're playing series.
Well, couldn't load management also be something that's spread out over a season as opposed to playing 40 minutes or 42 minutes, 4 straight games, and then having to take a whole game off?
Yeah.
At that point, isn't it just play them 30 to 35, 30
how about this? You're
30,
getting paid
30,
a lot of money, and just do what Charles Barkley said. Just suck it up. Okay? Just play. If at the end of the day, you're out there to entertain.
Why don't they change the rules and force them to slow down? You can't run that fast.
That's don't say.
Kind of like the other way and having a pitch clock.
Which would you rather have, or which do you hate more, the pitch clock or load management?
Load management.
Load management.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Do you get paid if you don't go to work?
I get sick days.
Okay, what if those run out?
Then you don't get paid.
Okay.
So you're getting load management days?
What are you saying? Giving like each player 4 load management days a year?
You have 82 games.
Except you can have a contractual obligation.
Perfect. Now
That's
the 82 you don't get paid
games.
for that game.
No, you don't get 4. You kidding me?
Then I don't
Now
care.
you give them anything. You're getting paid that much money?
You think
Take your crippled ass to work and play.
If you don't get paid, you don't get paid.
You think 4 unpaid days is really going to hurt LeBron and his...
No, it's not. But it's simple fact of the matter is...
Maybe some mid-level exception, dude.
Yeah.
You're exceptionally,
you're exceptionally bad. That shows the people
J.R.
that
Redick,
care.
maybe.
The bird rights, yeah.
Dude,
Mario Chalmers.
I and many kids
I don't know.
high school kids played through things that they probably shouldn't have.
No. Yeah.
Dylan shouldn't have played the other night. There's no way in hell he probably should have played.
Would you have done Dylan on a load management?
I didn't give a crap about his load management. I said, I don't care if you
Take your sick ass out there.
I don't care if you puke. Get your sick butt out in the game.
That's not what he told me.
No, he did.
He didn't say sick butt.
I love you.
I love you. This may be your last game. Get your butt out there.
There we go.
Bingo.
Never know.
Well, there was
positive, Dad.
Well, the thing was, I didn't even have to say any of that.
Right.
He already assumed he was going to.
No, he said he was playing.
He's playing.
And
gamer.
And I just, kids at the high school level sacrifice more. God, I get so sick of hearing about AD. AD is one of the most frustrating players.
I do not watch NBA basketball for that reason.
I watched it last night. It was the only thing on.
Just can't watch.
How you feel about yourself? You should take a shower afterwards.
I took an early nap. I felt that had much more value in my life than the NBA.
After he had to clean up all the stuff in his car, he probably did have to go.
He went to the toilet and had an Acquiesce.
Every time I take a dump, I'm going to think of Kevin.
I'll take it, whatever. But Zach, I don't think you're using that word right.
Work
Wait,
Turn it off.
Wait, you mean to all of this? You mean to tell me load management doesn't have anything to do with courtesy flushes?
We've had it wrong this whole time.
We have hit at all times.
Dude, if it's just that, just put better toilets in the locker
We
rooms.
finally figured it out.
They need the high flow toilets. They need the high flow toilets and bidets. That's what they need.
I will never know. No, I'm never using a bidet. Never.
No.
Hell no.
You have
Over under the percentage of Jarvis using a bidet.
Jarvis, you have a Jeffco bidet at your house. It's called the garden hose.
I can't go outside. I can't do that.
He's got the shower head that's got the one thing that comes in, the wand that goes down.
Hey, you got to put it on the high pressure jet.
That's my thumb at this position.
This one's for drinking. This one's for the bidet.
And on that note, I think we're going to call the show.
The show has reached a new low.
No, and guess what? Kevin's finally back after a long night. That's what happens.
I acquiesce.
So I guess if Jim ever shows up, it's really going to hit a low.
Oh my gosh, that
might be this summer.
Maybe. Who knows? He's got to get over being big time calling all these games. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the Coach's Box. More than likely back at some point next week. Oh, don't worry. We'll have people who watch later on. They didn't even know the show was on because I only put 3 videos out there saying that we had the show. But anyway,
they couldn't read.
Did you put a graphic out there?
I did put graphics.
Oh, good. Maybe they read it.
Hold on. Wait. You have to watch the show later at a designated time.
I didn't use true false.
No, this show will be released after the Show Me I.
If you watch a show before, it is the unofficial.
It's the unofficial.
All right, assholes, we're getting off here. You're watching the Coach's Box. Thank you guys. We'll see you all next week. Till then, goodbye. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching another rib-tickling, gut-busting, epic episode of The Coach's Box. Please like, share, and follow.